I'm a woman and I have every right to not want a man in the restroom when I'm naked. There are girls naked in there. Look at them walking in there like it's okay. It's not okay.
This might be a little controversial. It's Hockey, and today we're gonna be reacting. You know what I'm saying? I had to throw it in a little bit different, but this video just pissed me off. I'm so done with the internet. I'm not gonna lie, the thumbnail, it looked like this is a transformer. So, controversial warning, trigger warning. I might say some things that might offend a few people. Whatever way you swing is cool, but I still can have my opinion on it. Welcome to America. Let's get straight to it.
I just watched this viral video on Twitter and it really pissed me off. It's about the Go Gym situation. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have heard about this situation. So there was a woman at Gold's Gym in LA. She goes there every day. Now, while she was in the bathroom, she sees a transgender woman. Now,
can we say that on YouTube? I thought it was like we couldn't even say that word on YouTube. Can we say that word on YouTube? Yo, let me check my guidelines. Hold on, let me. I just had to check, y'all. My bad. I just had to check. I just had to check. I'm sorry, y'all.
Transgender woman was fully unclothed. The woman was also unclothed, and what she saw made her feel uncomfortable. Right? Apparently, the transgender woman had a huge hanging pipe.
Oh, what the fuck?
Something vicious on her.
Bro, hey, I need y'all opinion on this real quick. Do you guys think that transformers, and yes, I mean like people that dress up as women, but they're out of transformers, we're just gonna call them transformers. Do y'all think that transformers should be allowed in women's bathroom? I personally don't. You got a wee. My sister, my brother, whatever you want to be, whatever day it is, you change whatever you are every temperature change. I don't fucking know. But should they be allowed? I don't think they should be.
So she made us think about it. Like, hold on, bro. Like, can we get some privacy? Like, can I not be unclothed around somebody with a huge hanging pipe on them? And that caused the chaos that ultimately got the woman more victimized because she ultimately got banned from the gym for speaking up. But the situation gets worse from there.
How are you? Did you tell me or not that women like to see?
I'm asking you a question.
Exactly. Get out of the way now. No. Now he knows how to be a man, right? Now he knows how to be a man. Stay out of the women's locker room. We don't want it. He needs to have his gym membership revoked for that shit. And the woman told you. He assaulted me. The girl told already. We already filed reports. No.
That's fine. I want the video.
You can't get rid of me for this. I'm a woman and I have every right to not want a man in the restroom when I'm naked. There are girls naked in there. Look at them walking in there like it's okay. It's not okay.
I understand.
I'm not causing. At Gold's Gym, men, grown men with big in the women's locker room. And that's why I'm getting kicked out. And I want to make sure the girls know.
Bro, she's not wrong, bro. She's not wrong, bro. You over here, like, bro, gang. Like, I'm a man, bro, right? I'm a man. I own that. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I got a pipe, gang. Just like Flacco said, I got a pipe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say too much, but I got a decently long pipe. There's no way on God's green earth that I'm about to walk in a woman's bathroom no matter what. Even if I wanted to wear a dress and put lipstick on and paint my nails, I'm still gonna go in the men's locker room. Because that's wrong, bro. And then you gonna strip and get fully naked in front of them, gang? That's weird. You're weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might get backlash for this. I don't care. I speak for the people. I feel like a lot of people are gonna feel the same way about this, bro. Because this is like that whole, man. I'm not gonna get too deep into it. I'm not trying to get banned.
Everybody saw that man in the locker room. No one's saying shit. And I'm done with it. It's stupid. It's dangerous. Me naked in front of a man without my permission. But I ain't the one who gets kicked out the gym, y'all.
seeing things like this isn't abnormal in 2025. As a matter of fact, this is probably like one of the things that you see frequently on social media. But the reason why this situation is so infuriating and it's the response from the gym. It's for sticking up for herself and sticking up for what's right. And it's also the attitude and the behavior from the perpetrator, because they did a TMZ interview. And in that interview,
well, I mean, isn't TMZ full of Democrats? Let's not get too political here, actually. I don't want to, hey, there's like a few lines. Like, I'm not scared to go across a few lines, bro. Like, we made a video about Israel and the Epstein files. Like, I'm not scared to cross certain lines, but I don't know. When it comes to gender and sexuality, like, people, like, bro, I will get posted all over social media just for having a genuine opinion about this. You can't, like, there's no such thing as free speech anymore, in my opinion.
You could see from their remarks, from their behavior, from their attitude, they're kind of relishing in getting that woman banned from the gym. They're kind of relishing in re-victimizing that woman after she was already victimized by having to be unclothed in front of someone with a big wee-wee. Okay? Now, when this person says, girls love big wee-wees, what are you complaining about? That already tells me we're dealing with a degenerate and a perv here. And I wouldn't put it beyond them if this was all a facade in the act.
I wanted to say that too, bro. The way that they were acting, because this is the thing, bro. This is the new perv glitch 2025. You want to go see, and I'm YouTube. I am joking when I say this. I am not telling anybody to go do this. I'm literally just saying this is something that I guarantee you pervs will start doing. They will start dressing up like women and saying, well, this is my identity. I identify as this. I need to go to the women's locker room. No. If, like, that's like me seeing a female walk into the male's locker room and just strip butt naked. Like, let's say, like, it's like a dyke, you know what I'm saying? Like a super masculine woman. Yeah, she big, she buff, and she just walks in and starts stripping. I'm gonna feel uncomfortable. And I know there's gonna be some horn dogs potentially in the comments like, bro, you're gonna be uncomfortable. I'm gonna be ready. Face that, like, no, bro, that's weird. I don't want, that's not a situation I want to happen. I am in the bathroom. I mean, I'm in the locker room. I'm naked. My pipe hanging up. My shit swing dang a binga banga binging. You know what I'm saying? And then you come in here, yo. Now let's reverse the roles. A woman coming in, she just getting her little pump in, you know what I'm saying? And then she go in the locker room. She walking in, she like thinking nothing of it. It's about to be a nice, cool, casual day. She had a nice workout. And she just see a big old dangalang swinging, walking, and it's a dude. And like, bro, no, bro.
I just had the worst experience ever at the gym, at Gold's Gym. And I think this is probably happening at gyms across America. We're like, trans women are going into the women's locker room and not really caring about how women feel about it. And it's really hurtful, yo. Like, how you gonna say you want to be a woman or that you are a woman, but you don't give a how women feel? Today I was naked in the locker room. I turn around and there's a man there in boy clothes, lip gloss, standing there looking at me. I'm butt naked. So the first thing I think is maybe there's a worker in here. Maybe I missed a sign. I say the word sir to say, sir, what are you doing in here? He goes, don't talk to me. I'm a woman. I have a right to be in here. Immediately, I'm pissed because I'm butt naked. I feel violated. I feel like weird. Like, I don't want to deal with this, right? So the girls are walking in and they're seeing the commotion and they actually chime in and say, yo, I don't know why he's in here. He's not supposed to be in here. And then I talk to the people that work at Gold's Gym and they don't really have anything to do. They just like, oh, we can file a report about it, incident report. What the?
Because they know how serious this is. Y'all gotta understand, bro. People are not trying to get canceled. People have gotten canceled for this because in this modern society, mainly in America, this is an American thing, by the way. Not exclusively to America, but it's a real big problem in America because there's so many. It's like being pushed on them people in America. Like, you have to accept this. Yeah, it's okay that little boy is wearing a dress. and painting his nails and all that. Yeah. No. No. That's weird. And again, I might get hate for this. Let me know in the comments. If you want to send hate, bro, at least send 2 hate comments. It boosts the engagement in the video, okay? Road to 500 subscribers. But anyways, like, it's weird. I will feel violated too, bro. But the workers really can't do nothing because it's also probably somewhere in policy that they'd have to let this happen. They can't do nothing about it because they don't. Gold's Gym doesn't want to get sued by this clearly mentally unstable person, because most, in my honest to God opinion, it's a mental illness. It's a mental illness, bro. You're a man, bro. You have male genitals. You're not a girl, gang. I don't care. You can paint your nails and be, you know, that's cool. That's your is this prerogative? I'm sorry, I'm a little tired. I'm running off like 3 hours of sleep, but that's your, you know, that's your thing. That's your, you know, whatever, you know. But don't be in a woman's bathroom. You still a dude. You still got the, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
What the f is going on? Like, listen, how can you say you're a woman or you want to be a woman and you don't care how women feel? That's nothing more manly than not giving a fuck about how women feel, I'd like to think. And I get it, like, everybody has their own things, and I don't want to say that I know everything about gay rights or trans rights. I'm a lesbian. I've been a lesbian my whole life. I treat people how I want to be treated regardless of whatever their sexual orientation is or whatever they decide. So I'm not transphobic, and I'm not homophobic. I'm not straightphobic. I'm not racist. None of these things. I just believe in treating people how I want to be treated. Why do you guys think it's okay for men to be in the women's restroom? And like, when is the cutoff point? Is it like, oh, you cut off your penis, you can come in here? Why aren't women making the laws? And if you really want to be safe and feel good, why don't we just make trans restrooms?
She raised all valid questions, and what really validates her experience is because she's not somebody they can just easily dismiss. Like, she's not a heterosexual woman.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she pulled out that Les card. I'm like, oh, they can't say she homophobic, bro. She over here swinging on that other team. So she, like she said, I don't care what you are. It just, men shouldn't, like, if you have a penile projectile, you shouldn't be in a woman's, like, and I get that. On the guys. On the guys. That's how it should be, right? On the guys. That's how it should be, bro.
Straight men. Straight men, we're villains now, right? We're villains now. Right? We can have an opinion about anything, right? You have an opinion about anything, you're automatically a bigot if you are a straight man on this internet.
Facts. I know I'm pausing a lot. I'm sorry, y'all. Please don't beat me up. Please don't beat me up. But look, this is so facts, bro. If you're like, you can't have an opinion on it. I'm like, yes, the fuck I can, bro. That shit is morally and ethically wrong. But I'm gonna play the video. I'm sorry.
Right. You have any opinion against anything, any critique of any group of people, you are now a bigot. So we can't say nothing. So cool, I shut my mouth. Now you have somebody from the community who's saying, yo, this is a problem. This is not okay. And they can't dismiss her as a bigot. No, she's one of them. Now, this person, right, not the woman, by the way, but the perpetrator, the trans woman, the transgender woman, she went on TMZ. And when she went on TMZ, let's just say she was not apologetic at all.
Well, joining us now is one of the people that that Tish says she confronted in the locker room. Her name is Alexis Black, and she's joining us now. Alexis, welcome to TMZ Live.
Hi.
Hey, Alexis. So we spoke with Tish, and she said when she came face to face with you, it was obvious to her you were a man. So, you know, I don't want to get terribly graphic here, but can you kind of explain, you know, how you appeared? You know, do you believe that she was reading something in?
Look, they trying to not say the wrong thing because they know they say one wrong thing, bro, they getting canceled, bro. Like, you have to walk on like the thinnest line of all time when you talking about things like this. I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand it, bro.
That you didn't appear to be male, she perceived you to be such.
Um, well, first, I told the people that raised me that this is the way that I was when I was 8 years old, and really I stuffed it down pretty deep. And I began using hormones this year in February, and I actually relinquished that information to her about name change, and it says female on my ID and hormones, and I mean I'm registered as a female with the gym, so.
And were you at that moment, because she told us about a couple of different encounters, were you fully
Yeah.
clothed at that moment?
Well, she has become aggressive with me on 4 different occasions, actually at different locations in Los Angeles at Gold's Gym. But
Of course it's in LA, bro. I'm really used to want to live in Los Angeles. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, let me know in the comments if y'all wanted to, like, I wanted to be like, oh, Hollywood, yeah, man, I'm about to go to LA when I get me wait till I get my money, right? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just like, bro, I'm good. I'm moving to New York in like a year. I'm good on any Los Angeles, bro. Los Angeles is weird. We got the weirdo movie producers. We got the really weird gun laws. The taxation is horrible. I even would say LA is probably more overpriced than New York, like Manhattan, which is where I'm gonna move. And I'm just like, bro, it's a bunch of cause I hear a bunch of stuff going on like this. I don't know if I want to go to the gym in Los Angeles, cause I don't know how I would react. I'm gonna be like, hey, whoa, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is going, hey, bro, like, what is that, bro? I don't see that all the time, bro. What is that? What is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's natural to me. I've never seen, no, this is not natural to me. I don't know what the fuck this is, okay? This is not natural, okay? I love that Mac does that. But, like, let me know in the comments. Am I wrong? I don't know. I genuinely, at this point, I want to know. Am I wrong? I don't know. Because this is crazy.
I believe I was enrobed in a towel on one occasion. And this last time I was clothed the entire time. Yeah.
We know that's a lie because the woman confronted them to their face and said, yo, didn't you tell me women love big wee-wees? And they didn't have nothing to say because they said it. Because if you didn't say it, it would have been, huh? What? Bro, I didn't say that. Stop.
God, it's like, you're lying, you're putting lies on me. You're putting lies on me. I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No lies on me. No, bro. I don't even know what to call, bro. I don't know what to call, bro. What do I call? Do I call him a she, he, she? Like, bro, I swear, actually, I'm thinking back to this now, bro. I was filling out some information for a cybersecurity analyst job. Bro, tell me why this shit had a pronouns question. And it said like Z/Zim. I said, bro, what the fuck is what is a, are we saying Z in like the, what, like Z? Like, y'all know, like that's some British shit, I think, or like a London, something like that. Yeah, Z, the Z axis. I remember that from a Blender thing. But anyways, yeah, I'm just like, bro, what the what? Ugh.
And the only reason she would know is because you were unclothed, had it all out there. That was the point of her disagreement. She was yelling because she had to watch that. She had to see that. And she was also unclothed. So one, you even lying tells me you have something to hide. Y'all know my rule on this channel. I go by the Adam and Eve principle, okay? Before Adam and Eve ate that fruit, they didn't know they were naked. They were completely innocent and oblivious. They had no idea what even being naked was. But when they ate that fruit and they began to get corrupted, that's when they began to know, oh yeah, this is what sin is. Oh, bro, we're naked. They lost their innocence because they ate the fruit. And that's how God knew they ate the fruit, because they lost their innocence, right? So with this, the minute you have to lie, that's when I know, okay, yeah, you knew what you were doing. Like, you knew what you were doing were wrong, because if you didn't know it was wrong, you wouldn't have the need to lie about what you were doing. So of course they were unclothed.
Okay.
Again, I apologize if this is too graphic, but I just think it's important. Have you?
Let's speak truth, baby.
Okay. Have you fully transitioned?
Be clearer when you say that.
Your genitalia.
They're so scared of what to say, bro. Oh, what has America come to, bro? This country was. I don't even think this country was ever truly great, to be honest, because it's never really been great for African American people. But I mean, like, I I don't know anymore, man. Yeah. This is like I literally this shit got me speechless.
That is a process that requires a quite lengthy work. Like, for instance,
Something you come to a conclusion fairly quickly when watching this, they never just answer any questions directly because they know what they did to that woman was a violation and they were wrong for it. Because when they answer the question, it's a very simple question. Have you transitioned your genitalia?
Yeah.
They refuse to just answer the question directly. They go down these long roundabout routes. No, just answer it. Did you get your genitalia transformed?
I sat in a chair and had hair follicles removed from my face for 2 hours yesterday in a process called electrolysis. In order to have that surgery down there, one must have every single hair done that. In order to do that, it would take would just say like a year or two to have that done. That's literally not even a possibility with where I am in my transition.
So look, from her perspective, I'm just wondering if you see her perspective. She's saying
ahead.
that she's looking at you, say, in a towel, and you still
she's
have
seeing
male
male genitalia.
genitalia, and you may be transitioning, but could you understand her being uncomfortable?
Well, I certainly do not understand it, but I do get the notion of the fear mongering that she's perpetuating. The truth in the moment is far from what she is purporting.
Bro, I might move to like Italy or something, bro. I think isn't like this type yo, and they're gonna think I'm this phobic, that phobic. I don't have a problem. I genuinely whatever way you want to swing is whatever way you want to swing, but I feel like as like that's who you are, okay? You still have to think about other people, okay? If you know that you got a Willy Wonka wee wee, okay, a wee wee, you know what I'm saying? A wee wee, you know what I'm saying? Like as the French will say, if you know you got a wee wee, you know what I'm saying? What? Like if I was in this dude's footsteps, never would be, but like let's say I was in this person. I can't. Let's what the fuck? Let's say I was in this girl's footsteps or whatever. What I don't know. I don't know. Let's say I was in this thing's footsteps. I would go to the male's bathroom. I have a wee wee. And it like, some guys are gonna be uncomfortable with it, but they're just gonna be like, it's LA. That's LA for you. All those democratic legislatives that they push all this on us. Yeah, that's whatever.
To be literally every time that she's done that, I've had women in the locker room comforting me because of how aggressive she was towards me.
So she was saying, why don't they have a third bathroom? Especially the gym you're talking about at the Beverly Center. That's been recently built. They had a layout that they could have adjusted and they could have put a third locker room in. Do you think that would have been appropriate, or do you feel like you are as entitled to use the women's locker room just as Tish is?
That's a great question. I'm glad that she said it, that you have put it on the air. And the answer is that would necessitate two different ones because some people trans MTF, some people go FTM. And so that's two.
All right, I know this is a very controversial video, bro. If I get canceled after this, just know I love y'all. I'm gonna keep uploading as much as possible. I love y'all. Now the female to male, I've personally experienced this with somebody in my family. Not that they didn't transform into a transformer, but one of my cousins dated one that was a woman at first that transitioned to a man when I was about 8 years old, because that's when this like whole MK Ultra stage level 5 weird it's okay if you know all this shit. Really, I'm thinking back to it, bro. Obama became president and this shit just started to slide, bro. Hey, should we do a video exposing the Obama family and exposing Obama as the first homosexual president? We might do that. But anyways, yo, let me know in the comments if y'all are watching this video and y'all aren't too offended by this video, bro. Let me know in the comments. I literally will do it. I don't care. The controversy will win in the end. But and it was I was like 8 or 10, bro, and it was just very confusing. Like it made no sense, and my mother was really confused, and like my sister was like what 4 years old, and it was just really confusing and really hard to explain to everybody. I don't know if they're even together anymore. I think they separated, but it's just like I'm thinking back to that, and I'm like I felt uncomfortable back then because I'm like, well, I'd literally tell the person I'm like, well, you're a girl, like you look like a girl, like I could tell you're a girl. You're not like no guy, like you don't have muscles like me. You don't, you know what I'm saying? Your chest is not built like me. I don't know what you're talking like, type thing. And my mom was like, you can't say that to, it's disrespectful, but it's just like, but it's the truth, bro. Like I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? When are we just gonna open up and say that a lot of these people just have major mental health issues? Again, I'm probably gonna get canceled like a month. Oh man,
You're not gonna put a trans woman with a trans man just because we're trans. That seems like a whole new envelope of discrimination. But
You know you done effed up, right? I want to stop it here. You wouldn't put a transgender woman and a transgender man in the same bathroom, right? They just said they will feel uncomfortable. They will feel uncomfortable and discriminated against if they were put in the same bathroom as a transgender woman and a transgender man. Well, then don't you understand why, as y'all would call it, a cis woman would feel uncomfortable being placed in the same bathroom as a transgender woman? Don't you understand how that could be a thing? So you could see it from your perspective. The moment you believe you're victimized or being discriminated against, you can now see it. They just exposed themselves, man. Now this whole thing of these people don't know what they're, no. They know exactly what they're doing. This person know exactly what they're doing. Exactly what they're doing, man. And also, too, they never answer the question of, yes, I'll be okay with this. How about if there was a third bathroom for transgender women? Would you be okay with it? Simple answer is, oh, yes, of course. Now, I don't know how they would do it, but if they could do that, oh, yes, of course. No, they wouldn't. Because getting to victimize those women, I guess, is a part of.
Hey, why does Flocka only why does Flocka only have one side of his beard? I just like, hold on. Am I tripping? Look at it. Like, look. It's like he has sideburns and it goes to the back and then like it goes up here and then like right here it's like a major. I don't know what that.
They're yearning to be validated.
Let me give y'all my opinion on this though, big bro. Let me give y'all my opinion on this. Hold on, y'all ready? Gazer in the building. I don't like this. This is not it. Yeah, this shows us the level of mental society suffer from. Facts in America. I say in America. I think in America, bro. In America,
every day.
Bro. In America, it's a problem, bro. This shit is like too normalized. In my honest to God opinion, Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like I said, bro, I just want to specify and end the video with this. I don't have a problem with anybody that's a transformer. You know, if you're a homosexual, you know, if you're an oven sexual, you know, you're a cast iron skillet sexual, you know, you taste the rainbow. I don't care what it all right. I don't care. You can be whatever, bro. Living your truth, right? Some of my favorite artists are homosexuals, okay? So I really don't care, okay? When it starts to, what I really kind of have a problem with is whenever this stuff like this happens. Because it's not okay. Yeah, and the person knows that they're wrong because every single time they were really asked, they made a runaround sentence. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. And if you do leave hate comments, bro, please leave them in pairs of 2. It really does boost the engagement. Road to 500 subs. I'm out.